Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Sinister Unboxings. Thank you for clicking the video and welcome to the channel. As we've been doing these past couple episodes, we're talking about brand new games over at Kickstarter, where you can support and pledge to new games for indie game developers or even big companies that sometimes do this. Not a lot of people in the gaming community know about Kickstarter, where you can support games where there could actually be real games. So we have another game right here called Mayhem Brawler 2, Best of Both Worlds. A perfect fuse of 90s arcade vibes and modern roguelite RPG mechanics and a time transition themed beat 'em up game. So this is a very interesting game. I found this when I was searching through Kickstarter and I had to make a video about it. You could play solo or online with friends and shape the story through your choices. Be amazed by the hand-drawn comics inspired art, frame by frame, animated characters, and kick-ass soundtracks. Witness the unfolding of parallel events in two time periods 20 years apart. On one side of the legendary stronghold, Officer Stellar, while the other is She-Wolf. As a fury as ever, running in a moral campaign, the two teams embark on an adventure to uncover one of Mayhem City's darkest secrets. That is actually really cool. I love how you're playing two different time periods, 20 years apart. So the background's different, the characters are different, everything is different about it, and I really like that. So this is something brand new to the table. I think it's going to be a really cool beat-em-up game. I saw some images, some of the GIFs, the videos, they look really good, and that's why I'm supporting this game, and I'm very excited to see what they continue with. Currently, this game is funded, where they have $35,000 already towards their pledge, with 493 backers with 22 days to go. But they also have some stretch goals. So at $15,000, they had their project funded. At $35,000, they had English voiceover. And then at $50,000 or 40k euros will be the training room. And then more stretch goals will be announced after they reach their next stretch goal. So very exciting. And I want to see what else is installed for them. You can also download and play this demo right now on Steam. So I will leave the link to the Steam down below to download it, check it out, play it a little bit, and see if this is a game you want to support. Inside, you will find the opening cinematic, prototype of a Mind Palace hub, 4 playable heroes, and 1 fully playable level. So that's a lot that you get in the demo, and that's something great to introduce yourself to. They have a lot of mechanics in this game. So you have transition mechanics, which is like a tag team mechanic, where you could be switching to different characters, but also between entire timelines, changing everything on the screen. With this unique feature, you could basically see 20 years into the future and 20 years in the past. I think that is an amazing idea, and that's going to change this game a whole lot and introduce something new to players. And I'm very excited to see that in action when this game comes out. There are also 2 types of time transitions in Mayhem Brawler 2. One hinged on player and the other one on the boss. So that, I love how they have the designs for how the health bar looks like. And you also have combo potentials. So you have different types of fighting, which 3 default combinations is light and heavy attacks. You could also get a jump attack and melee weapons possessive. And you also have a dash attack, which you have dash light attack and add on a dash heavy attack and dash jump attacks to benefit from range of tactical advances. So I love how you have different types of stuff. You also have a grapple button where you could grab the enemies closer to you and be able to fight them in a better way. And I love how there's different mechanics. I don't like it where it's just punching, maybe a kick. They have different things and they thought of everything. To switch characters, you have different mechanics of fighting, and I think that's really great. And this game is going to be amazing. Another great beat 'em up game. And I know there's so many out there right now, but I think this one's going to be very unique in the genre. Now, if I support this game, what do I get? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let's look at the reward tiers. Mayhem Supporter includes the digital wallpapers and naming credits, which is for 4 euros. Digital Brawler, which includes all the ones from the previous support, as well as the backer Discord role, digital game manual, and digital copy for either Steam, PC, Xbox, or Switch for 13 euros. Art Lover, which adds a digital art book and digital soundtrack for 20 euros. Test Subject adds beta tester access for Steam and Discord for 28 euros. And then now we're going to get to the physical copies. We're at 44 euros. You're going to get the physical copy of PS5 or Switch. Then you have the physical collector, which you will get the collector's edition at 56 euros, which comes in with a printed art book, physical soundtrack, 2 CDs, double-sided poster, and 2 sticker sheets. And then you have an in-game social media persona. Become an in-game social media persona for 200 euros, and then there's so many others to go through. I will leave the link for this Kickstarter page in the description down below to check it out, see what other stuff is there, and I think this looks really great, and I'm so excited to get my hand on the collector's edition. Let's take a look at Mayhem Brawler 2 announcement trailer and watch it together. Let's see what this game's about. Wow, that actually looks really good, and I love the comic book style that they have in there. Like, you have little comic books that you could get when talking to people. I think that's really cool. I think that's a nice touch to it, and the art looks great, the fighting looks great, the music sounds amazing. I'm so excited for this game. I'm definitely going to play it when it comes out. They also have other mechanics characterized in 3 main categories, which is encounter randomization, where it's the number and spawn points of minions and lieutenants in encountered areas. Likewise, the types and location of breakables and the consumables or weapons they contain will also be randomized. Then you have NPCs and favors. Players will encounter an interactive NPC at each level that grants heroes a favor, a temporary buff that lasts through 1 playthrough, which I think is really cool. You get a little boost for the playthrough mission. And you have difficulty elements. Instead of a traditional difficulty system, we broke it down difficulty into smaller components that players can control. Over 20 playthroughs, players can gradually increase the challenge, unlocking new favorites, cinematics, lore entrees, and character biographies along the way. And then now you have multiplayer, which could go up to 4 players, as well as online co-op, which I think is really great. You could play with friends, or you could go online and play with random people, but make it more fun and enjoyable for a lot of people to enjoy. So I think this game is going to be really good. They also had people who pretended to fight to get better characteristics and how fighting is like in real life to implement into the game. They have really great music in the game, and all their sound effects, all from real life sounds, not just stuff you could find in a software. They recorded them breaking something, punching something, and they put that in the game, which makes this game even more realistic and even better to play. And that's what I like. When you put your effort into a game, it's something better that comes out. And they are doing something really great right here. Mayhem Brawler 2 is something different in this beat-em-up genre. And I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to this. And they have progress so far. They have game design at 80%, programming at 65%, porting at 35%, characters at 45%, backgrounds at 95%, and cutscenes at 10%. Of course, as time's gone, it's going to be finished. By the time this game is all done, we're going to see it all in action and amazing. It's going to look so great, and I am so excited for this. I just want to say thank you guys for watching and clicking on the video. I hope you guys check it out and maybe even support this project. It's a really good project. It's a really great game. So check it out when you can. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a friend. We're always trying to grow. And as always, keep collecting.